So cute. It is dry. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone, it is currently Friday. I'm in the middle of a work day, but I just got a package and I'm pretty excited about this. If you follow me on Instagram, then I mentioned that I just joined the compost club in my neighborhood. I just ordered this. It's by the company Bamboozle, right? Yes. I also got an ice cream maker because I'm usually one to not want any kitchen appliances that I will not use. However, I do eat an embarrassing amount of ice cream. I go through pints like nobody's business, and then even a large thing of ice cream, I can finish that by myself pretty quickly. So I calculated, and if I actually got an ice cream maker, then it would be a lot cheaper for me. So, oh, this is cute. So I wanted a little mini compost bin that I can set on top of my counter, and this one is pretty enough to actually fit in with my decor. Milo's going crazy over there and spazzing out if you can hear him. But this is quite adorable. I thought it was completely white on the website. I'm happy to see that it's not just completely white. It's like this natural color, if you can see that texture in there. Oh, my nails are disgusting. Here's the lid, just like that. So you just throw your food scraps in it. It has that cute bamboo little handle. So yeah, I can just sit this on top of my countertop and it completely blends in with my decor. The top of this bin has, this is a carbon filter, and then it came with, I think this is one extra one. Yeah, just one extra one. But yeah, that's my little compost bin. Instead of eating right now, which I haven't eaten lunch yet, it's like 2 p.m. I decided to go get this package, of course. I'm in the middle of steaming some broccoli, so first things I can throw in here are some broccoli scraps. This is like the end hard pieces of broccoli that I am not gonna eat because it's hard. Yay! Oh. So cute. After I'm done working today, I am actually gonna make some ice cream, but I have to run to the store first, so I will check back in later. It's the next day now, and I ended up making ice cream last night pretty late because I had a little issue. I think I've talked about it in like one of my first videos. I absolutely hate my NutriBullet, but it's like the only blender that I have. I used the NutriBullet to blend my coconut cream for my ice cream. That lid got stuck on and I couldn't open it. I think I tried for like 30 minutes. My hand actually hurts. If you look it up online, there's actually YouTube videos to put it in boiling water, which is what I had to do, and it eventually came off. So by that point, I didn't feel like filming anymore. But yeah, I made the ice cream. It was delicious. Today I'm gonna do some plant care. Nactus is very thirsty. Such a dramatic plant with how it curls. Thinking, do I want to bring it down, or no, I'm just gonna water it from up there. It has something to catch it, so I'm just gonna make sure I don't pour too much water in it by looking in the bottom. Alright, and that's good. I can see the water start coming out of the drainage hole. So that's enough water. It'll perk up. You can hear that? That's Milo, obviously. Okay, so I think it's been like a couple months since I've done a flush day with my semi-hydro plants. Yeah, I've just been refilling the water reservoirs because I've been busy. My plants are all fine though. I shared this on my Instagram. It is an adorable monstera leaf, but this is a dog tag. It's not just a keychain. On the back of it, it says, you can see here, it says Milo and then all of our information. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. I can link it down below if you want to get it for your little fur baby. I'm seriously going back and forth and thinking, should I actually do a flush day or should I just add water to everything? I have a lot to get done today. If I do it now, I might be done by noon. It's currently 9:33. Okay, maybe I'll just do it. I also wanted to repot this. This is a balloon cactus, one of my first plants when I moved to California. It's never been repotted. It's been in the same tiny little pot. It's getting a little etiolated. I know that usually happens when it doesn't have enough sunlight, but it's right next to a window that gets a lot of light, like direct light. You know that plant workshop that I was supposed to attend in my last video? Yeah, I ended up working instead and then I didn't attend it. So I still have all the stuff and I feel like I don't want to repot just a plain ivy. I would rather just make the mix and repot this because that's something I was planning on doing anyways. Why don't we just do that? If you didn't see my last video, my work sent over this package right here. And then also came with an ivy plant, and I was supposed to attend a workshop on Zoom to pot up my ivy plant, soil toppings, perlite, obviously soil. It also has peat moss, which I'm not gonna add. Oh my gosh, and there's actually a pot that I think I'm gonna use. It's been outside of my house for like the past year. So let me go grab that and we'll get started. It's no longer gonna fit in this cute little container. It's actually like a wood container. I feel like it's not the best for plants. I'm gonna reuse this in a different way in my house, probably put pens or something in it because my husband got this for me when I passed my nurse practitioner board exam. It had like sunflowers and stuff in it. This is a pot that I thrifted like 3 years ago and it's been outside for like the past year. So as you can see here, this balloon cactus is in its original pot. What is this, like 2 inches? And it's gonna go into this 4-inch pot. Just gonna... It is dry. That is a dry plant. Look at that. So I'm gonna open up the soil. I hope this is, ow, my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Perlite. I also cut my finger yesterday on a can, coconut can when I was making that ice cream. So things were just not working out yesterday. Okay, now I'm gonna take this, trying to loosen up the roots. Hopefully I don't break it all off. Watch my next video, I'm gonna be like, yeah, so I killed my cactus. That's good enough because I can hang on to it without it stabbing me anymore. I am just, Milo, you're so dramatic, baby. Plop this in here, hopefully it doesn't stab me again. Ah. I'm gonna use the bottom of this to hold it in place. I'm just gonna put in the rest of this new soil that I just mixed around it. I like how it looks in this. Okay, this saucer is not the best for it. Obviously didn't come with this because, as I said, I thrifted this, so it didn't come with the saucer. This is way too small for it, but I feel like it's gonna help me fit it on the windowsill. So I'm gonna bring it over to the sink right now. So we got the little cactus here. I'm gonna give it a water. I'm gonna make sure the top of it gets wet too. Bring the soil on it down. All done. I'm just gonna set it on my kitchen countertop first so I can let this saucer part dry out before I ruin my windowsill. It's grown a little funky, but it's okay. It gives a character, right? Right there is where it normally sits. And in the background, you can see my adorable compost bin. I should have tried to tame this monstera maybe a lot earlier on. I did kind of try though, because here you can see like all twist ties that I'm trying to use, but I can't bend those back because it will snap here. So I thought by turning it, all of these leaves over here are behaving because they're on the same side towards the window, but then those and this one is really just in the way. If you're laying on this end of the couch, it's really in your way. I'm just kind of hoping that one day they decide to kind of come this way, and the second that I can, I will tie it to the wooden stake. I kind of just try to go slowly until the water starts coming out of here. To this day, I still just use one of my drinking cups to water all my plants. It would probably be less annoying if I actually got a watering can, because then it could fit more water in it, but it's fine. Okay, and there we go. Actually, that was enough. I have not cleaned a leaf in a really long time. Like, look how dusty that is. I should probably do that to help it photosynthesize. There's a lot of leaves to clean, you know? in the house in general. I wanted to share how this little guy is doing. Peperomia prestata, the string of turtles from Kay. I don't know if you can tell, but it's growing tiny little roots where the nodes were. So it's doing great. In no time, I'm probably gonna be able to pot this up and I'll try to make a video then. That's my update on it. I can show you some other plants. Okay, it's really sunny in this corner. As you can see here, it is so full. The leaves are very plump and I do this little test whenever need to water. Yeah, I should water it, but look how pink it is. Trailing, and I feel like this is not the best place for me to put the trailing plants, but the plant is so happy that I really do want to keep it here, because if I were to actually let it trail down here, that would never get any sunlight, and I'm gonna water that afterwards. And then this is my not so variegated string of pearls. If you see closely, there's some white on it. It's just not as variegated as many others, and I mean, I don't know what to do about it. I think it's just the one I got specifically because it's in a really sunny corner. I showed that in my last video, but I didn't realize it was actually 2 large new leaves. So it's this one and that one. I am really wondering though, because it's had no problem standing up in some hydroponics. Like there's no support in it at all, but it's gonna reach a certain point where I am gonna have to figure out how to make it stay up. Yeah, I guess we'll see when we get there. This is one of my string of hearts. Here's my other one. It's the same variety, but that one's prettier to me. Look, some fenestrations. I think. Is that a fenestration or did it get stuck when it was starting to open? I don't know. You can let me know down below in the comments. This right here is the chop and prop that happened. I can tell it's firm, so that's a good sign. It's probably taking. Look, the leaves on my Repotting tetrasperma are larger at the top right there, because I think the bamboo stick that I have in there is really helping. And I need to remove that one yellow leaf because it bothers me. This is the Philodendron Rio Sport. But I really love how compared to other trailing plants, as you can see like right there, it's more full when it grows. And look at that variegation. I'm actually surprised that I don't need any grow lights. It does have windows from that direction and that direction, but it's kind of smack in the middle of the rooms. I feel like it doesn't get as much light as the others, but it really does love the spot. It has the best variegation. Cebu blue. Let me see if there's anything particular for me to say about this. Oh, okay. So this is the Monstera Standalona variegata, and look, it put out this useless sponge. Look, all white. It's cool, but you know, that's gonna die. You can see that right there, that it's already browning because it can't photosynthesize, but that's fine. There is also some useful new growth right there. This is my sad variegated syngonium. I do love it, but I feel like it doesn't love me. It's still tiny and I've had it for a few years now. It gets good light and everything. Maybe it's just a really slow grower for me because I feel like other people have had these giant ones, but it's fine. That needs a repot. So I'm now in my lounge, and these are cuttings that I took from my variegated Monstera mother plant, and look at this pot. So much growth. It's facing the window more, so let me just turn that. Oh my goodness. And if you didn't know, the mother plant is still in soil because it's giant, and this is in semi-hydroponics. And then I moved this closer to the window just because it needed it. This is my Philodendron Rio. The other one was the Rio Sport. The variegation is kind of different because there's not as much of the blue-ish variegation on this one. Oh, it's growing more. Okay, I can see it now. Somebody needs water. So I just opened up the soil topping that came with that plant kit, and it's actually really pretty. Oh my gosh, just dropping stuff everywhere. I have to pick that up because I don't want Milo to eat it, but it's beautiful. I might put it on the cactus or a different plant. I'm not sure yet. Oh my gosh, no. I'm on a roll, so I figured I would go ahead and repot my Monstera Silsopacana El Salvador as well in a larger container. Look at that. It's in a little 2-inch pot that it originally came in. This is actually 3 different plants in one. I believe each one had like maybe 1 or 2 leaves. I ordered it online and I do have an unboxing on it. Yeah, it's come a really long way. It's actually surprising that it was originally 3 plants because it was really, really small. But it's been sitting like this for a while now, and I think it's time for a repot. So I'm gonna do some interesting things for using some materials. This pot, the bottom of it is glazed. The sides of it are not. Because of that, I usually use a separate container inside for it, and I just used up this butter. This is gonna go on the inside. Okay, it doesn't smell like butter anymore. Just double checking. So I'm gonna stick this container in here. I don't want it resting at the top like that. I feel like you won't be able to tell after a while when the plant grows out a little bit more. These roots are so long. Lost some of the roots, but it's fine. I'm gonna rinse it a little bit. It looks like there's a little bit of root shedding, not root rot, but because the rest of the roots are actually really healthy. You can see here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse that first. Let me set that aside. This is gonna be the new pot for it. I think that should be good. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna just rinse through all of it together. This has been reused several times, so no dust is coming out of it. I'm gonna dump some out. I've done this so many times before on this channel. Layer like this in the bottom. I'm gonna take this plant, place it in like that. Perfect. Yeah, it's gonna grow so much better in its new pot. And then the rest of it, throw it in. Give it a little shake as you go. Oops. All right, make sure all of the roots are covered. A little shake, and there we go. It's all potted up. I'm gonna place this in here. It's kind of perfect for it. I just need to mix some nutrient water now and just pour it in. That's gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna continue to do a whole bunch of plant care around the house. I just need to do it a lot faster because I have stuff to do today. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.